So here's the lid of the loo cistern. I'm already covered in paint, so I'm just going to get on with it. But there is something to consider when you're spraying anything. I'm using this. Let me tell you first of all, when you're spraying anything like that, the spray travels about, up to 4 foot around the thing that you're painting. Obviously, it depends a bit on how far or how close you are to the item. Now, I haven't done the floor in here. This is being repainted, so I'm not so worried about that. But I am worried about, my chaise longue, the piano. But I've got my ballet bar here, so I'm going to fashion a sort of tent type thing, which will just protect, sort of triangulate something. I mean, it's small. It's not going to be too mucky to do it. Now, the reason I'm using, actually, funny enough, that I've just opened the door and it's so windy out there, I'm probably going to have to shut the door when I spray because the wind just sprays it off and everywhere, and, we'll get over the fine art in here and we don't want that. So, why am I using this? I bought this somewhere, I can't even remember where. It would have been a cheapy shop, but no doubt you can get it on eBay. Look, it was $3.99. That's not bad. I may have got it on eBay actually. And I've used this on the taps, or I tried to use it on with a brass tap to stop it oxidizing. Because when they oxidize, it might be very, vintage and retro, but actually it does look like mold. It really doesn't look attractive at all in the environment that I'm in. Or that the taps are in. So I tried it on the tap, and it's waterproof, it's hardy. But the other thing is, I used it on the pedestal of the sink, which has now been gold plated, and it can't come off. It doesn't come off. So something about this makes it really good for ceramic, and I've never come across anything. Now I'm going to give it an extra layer of protection with some gold leaf distressed. And why distressed? Because I just prefer that look. And this is the C's, spelt size. I assume it's I'm saying it correctly. And you put that on, and then you put your gold leaf on. We'll go over that in a bit. And I'm doing the cats, the white bits on the cats. I don't like those. So I'm starting to pick out different things in the bathrooms. You don't have to be exactly the same golds or even the same metals. I've got some silver chrome in there. And that can look quite interesting. The bit that goes here is chrome. If I really shine that up, that could look quite interesting. Perhaps I could decorate it. I could put a ruby on it or an emerald. Do you see? You can really let your imagination go when you're doing this sort of thing yourself. Be a designer. Get into I think it takes a bit of courage, that's all, and a bit of trial and error. I'm making loads of mistakes. But I'm learning as I go along, and it's something to be very, very proud of. Actually, I got these the other day. I got 6 of these. We'll talk about glass when we're doing the interiors, or the accessories rather, because glass is a beautiful, beautifully reflective. If you look at the way the red shadow on the white mount, and it's not even a sunny day. That's the beauty of glass. I love it. I love it almost as much as I love gold leaf. So I'm going to fashion something to spray that in. When you spray with this stuff, any of it, you can hear there's a ball bearing in there, and that ball bearing is to mix everything up. So rather than, you can go like that, as long as you go like that as well, and upwards and downwards, and you have to do it for ages, a couple of minutes. Put your favourite record on and do it, sing to Blondie or The Clash or something. And then when it's finished, you're ready to spray. And I'm going to just do gentle strokes, but I'm not going to worry too much about the quality of the brush strokes, because obviously I'm going to gold leaf it. So there we go, back soon.